Okay. I'm assuming Jerry got the staff. No, wait, we traded it to the Nothics?
I honestly don't remember. I want to say Jerry. I'm not sure.
I think we did give it to the
Jerry
Nothics.
that tome that was going to boost your stats.
I think we gave... Who... I think we did give the staff to Jerry.
I don't remember giving him the tome.
We talked about it.
Talked about it.
Oh, well, you gave him something, so it must have been the staff.
We gave him Angel.
And Angel.
Well, Angel gave herself to him.
For once, yes. Angel, Kalika agreed to be bargained without prompting from Callow.
By the end of this, Callow's theme song is going to be Pimp.
We get a quest going after the whole Barovia thing, and it's to find the Holy Grail, which turns out to be a pimp cup.
I'm down for that.
So somebody mentioned they had a plan last week.
I
feel
still
like
have a
somebody said
plan.
That was Nah or Corfa.
So, how tall are the actual pillars on either side?
Okay. Solid question. Had to pull the book out here. All right, so the gatehouse itself is 30 feet high, and that's the middle section with the flame and the doors on the other side. The adjoining walls are 20 feet high and lined with stone spikes. And then, of course, the stone wall extends on the left into the steep mountainside, and to the right, it goes all the way out to a cliff where it drops down for who friggin' knows how far. Hundreds of feet.
Yeah, okay. So that's taller than I thought. Damn.
And just as a reminder, if you wanted to see it, I made a shitty cutout. What you've got of the gatehouse now is it's sort of an exploded view, like you can see inside of it, and the little alcove you used. To the right, that's more of a view of what it looks like from above. There's the statues on top of it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And yes, I do remember somebody saying they had a plan.
My plan no longer works.
Cool.
Okay.
The plan was to use Pancho to sort of alley-oop everybody on top. And then Pancho was just going to fucking run through the flame, dragging the chariot behind him.
I mean, that could still work, but it wouldn't be like a gentle, here you go, so much as a fastball special.
Right. And there are spikes on the outer edges of this fucking parapet, so, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And a quick reminder, in case you've forgotten just how nasty that green flame is, that is 6d10 of flame damage.
Which is why I thought Pancho would be okay.
Yeah, until he rolls 10, 6 10s.
Yeah, but...
Actually, no. He has a lot of
would be
HP.
okay.
Right, like 60-10 is still only 60 damage max. Pancho's got 142 HP. 142 HP.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't just stand in it for like 15 seconds, he's probably okay.
So, the fire is here, or is it up here?
Yeah, the fire is the green stuff that I currently see someone pinging.
South of us, Rucker.
Okay.
Well, on the map that we're looking at anyway.
Yeah, I just had
Okay.
to do a double check and make sure we were all on the same map. But yes.
So the bridge ends in green fire. Down in this
No,
room.
we're off the bridge. We came through the pass, and we're in the one guard house.
Okay,
And we're
so
at the gate.
the gatehouse is what's in front of you that has the green flame. There is a, let's see what it was called. The western arch and the eastern arch on either end of the bridge that looked very, very similar. Slightly different statuary on the top, no doors. But
Okay,
it
yeah,
had the same alcoves inside.
I was in the wrong area.
Okay. Yeah, get to where all the tokens are, where you guys are in the old guard tower. Like say, you made it past the bridge.
Also, there are the gargoyle things on top, which very well could animate because they have weapons. So have to consider that.
Mm-hmm.
This is Barovia, where everything's terrible all the time.
We could negotiate with the gargoyles.
We
You know,
haven't been
talk to a stone
negotiating
wall.
with everything.
You could also try climbing the mountainside or along the cliff face, but yeah, you'll need to make a decision and do something.
It's the treasure, though. We can't get it through.
Oh no, you'd have to abandon your treasure.
We're not doing anything of the fucking sort.
The only goddamn...
The only good thing that's happened so far.
I feel like this whole thing isn't necessarily to prevent us from getting into the Amber Temple. It's to prevent us from getting out of it with all the loot.
Yeah. Okay, so, weird question, but does any of the spellcasters in the party have mold earth?
I do not.
Check.
I don't think we're rocking any druids this campaign.
The only ones that can have it, though.
Like, I'm
Fair.
special. Is that like. Well, no, I'm druid, like, cleric ish. But I don't think that counts. And I don't think I know that spell.
If we took a rest, I would be able to attune to new spells during that time.
We did take a rest.
Yeah, so I'm looking at what could help here.
Now, remember us saying before that it's like solid stone beneath us, right?
Something like that.
Oh, where you're staying right now? Yes. Like this is a mountainside.
And like out here on the path?
Mostly stone. Like, think of it like it was once probably a very clean stone path, but time has passed, disrepair, so there's probably little bits of dirt that have just been blown there over the years. It's a grass growing in places it probably shouldn't, but it's grass and it does what it wants.
The real sad
Okay,
thing is, next level, I would get Dispel Magic.
So what you're
Well-
saying is we just stay here and kill like 9,000 wolves, right?
Farm some boars. All right.
Something
That's
like
what
that.
I'm hearing. If Strahd contacts us again, he's like, what the fuck are you guys doing, my party? And we're grinding, dude. We gotta level up.
Maybe we could just call Strahd and say, "Hey, we're on our way, but there's this firewall."
We could certainly try that.
Call Strahd up. Hey, do you mind sending another giant bird? We need to grind.
Well, if you guys want to go back to the Amber Temple, like there's definitely some stuff in there you haven't killed yet. There's Jerry, for one, although I feel like that would be a dick move, making Kalika's kids grow up without a dad. There's the Nothics. There's Wonder Boy, the Lich with memory problems.
I just realized something. We've had Casimir in here, and like he's been idling a bit with us, right? So like we had a little bit of time reading some of those mage books.
Uh-huh.
Can we give him a roll to see if he came across a dispel magic spell? He knew about this trap. He knew we would have to get through here.
He bypassed it. That was a while ago. He turned invisible and flew, so he didn't have to take the same winding path that you guys did.
Yeah, what did you think we were going to do?
Actually.
Okay.
Let me just check the wording on something very quickly.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if he's planning to be our ally, he must have thought a little bit about this. Well, there's a chance.
It also is possible that he completely bypassed it by just like going the other way around the mountain or something. That's easier by flight than it is by foot.
He just told us he like flew through it, right?
Yeah, he turned invisible and flew. Like,
all right. I've got an idea.
This is making plans with your friend who is in a wheelchair, and you forgot that the door you want to use has steps in front of it. So Casimir kind of feels like a dick right now, but
Casimir can give two of you fly.
True.
Including himself. I can blink through the fire, which would leave only one person.
Could Kalika not tunnel?
Well, I was about to say, can Kalika tunnel around it on her own? Or underneath the fire?
Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Like, can she just make like a decent sized hole straight through that way or something?
It's not dirt. It's
like stone. That's why I was asking about, like, is it actually stone over here?
What about the ground underneath the fire, though?
I'm assuming it's still stone.
Well, the description that I have strictly says that the curtain of green flame fills the eastern archway. So if you go around that archway, somehow you won't have to deal with it, but that is solid stone. That's going to be time consuming.
How tall is Pancho?
We decided he was in the neighborhood of 10 feet tall, maybe closer to 12.
Okay. And you said that the wall, it was about 20 feet tall with spikes on the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hear me out. Kalika is... oh my god. Alright, if I remember right, and I can't find it because it's hard to find weight and height and that sort of stuff, but I believe Kalika is like 12 feet tall. Which means that if Kalika is standing on Pancho's shoulders and stretching up as high as she can, which she can do, especially if she's using the wall to kind of brace herself up, she can theoretically get like a foot or two over the wall. So would it be possible for Kalika to do that and just kind of crawl over the wall?
Yes, that would be possible.
Right, sweet. And I could probably, like, if someone wants to piggyback, that could probably help get two people over.
That is true. And if we did burn 2 fly spells...
Then if the gargoyles are angry at us, we could just fight them.
We'd only need to burn 1 fly spell at 5th level.
Oh, that's helpful. But the other thing is, Pancho may be able to lift the chariot while flying if it's within his carrying capacity.
That was going to be my next question, yes.
We would have to like flick the gold through the fire and see if it dissolves. If not, he has to like scoop it up, fly around the edge, keep going, and just make a whole lot of trips, which I'm not against.
Well, theoretically, if he
We are
can
not
pull it,
losing our treasure, D.
No, this is so great. You guys have visited like one store the whole time. You turn into Gollum.
now we're fucking rich, yo. It's different.
Yeah, we visited one store because the one store we visited is like, yo, you're poor. You can't afford anything.
Oh, everything costs 200
This is
gold. Why
this
can't
is
you buy
your
it
fault
10
for
silver?
inflating the fucking economy of Barovia, sir. You
I get that you want a challenge. That's cool, but you can't talk shit to us for wanting to actually have money for once.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh my god, I just realized something. Are there windows in this like tower thing?
I think there was, yes.
Yes, there are. In fact, I am going to switch the map that you were in real quick so you can see what Solinka Pass is supposed to look like. I kind of hated it. Let's see what you think of this. Now you can see out some windows, huh?
Ah. Yeah, I can.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Wait, why is the window question important here?
I'm
The,
stepping outside to be able to. Okay, there it goes. It just loaded in.
Sorry,
Okay.
the spikes, by the way, are just to indicate that it's a drop.
Yeah.
So my idea here is if we have some rope, we may be able to reach from this guard tower to the other side here and just like create a treasure zip line and just like send down
Oh
send
my
it all down.
god, that is so
I'm
dumb
fairly
and
certain
wonderful,
we do
and I
have
love it. You guys all have rope as part of your regular adventure inventory, so like each of you should have what, 50 feet of rope?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
this is
Yeah.
way less than 50 feet.
Now, how is the treasure zip line going to work? Because a lot of what you've got is in coin form.
Well, we would need containers. Whatever they're contained in right now, I'm assuming it's not just a pile of coins sitting in
Could
there.
Pancho theoretically lift the entire chariot with its contents?
Okay, hang on. I don't remember what we decided the weight was. I need to check. Poncho has 18 strength and
He's a large creature also, so his strength is like his carrying capacity is doubled.
Yes.
okay. Well, I think each point of strength was supposed to enable you to carry 15 pounds. So for a normal sized creature, that would be 270 pounds carrying capacity times 2, 540. Am I getting that right? I think it's like doubled or quadrupled for dragging.
It's
I'd accept
quadrupled
that.
for dragging, doubled for being large.
Okay. So he can literally lift a quarter ton.
So would you say he could lift the chariot?
You guys stuffed a lot of metal in that thing, and it had to weigh a couple 100 pounds already.
There wasn't a lot of metal. A lot of the metal items we're individually carrying on us. All he's carrying is the electrum and the gold. The rest is primarily clothing, some jewelry,
Mm-hmm.
and that child
Let's-
sarcophagus.
Let's just take it easy and say that the chariot has exactly 500 pounds for its weight, and that gives him a little wiggle room. He probably can't really sprint with it, but he can carry it.
That's fine. So, okay, so this will tap Casimir out a little bit, but he could oh wait, fly's concentration, isn't it?
Here's the thing: if the shield guardian just needs to ferry each of us, like it moves over the chariot, it moves over you, it moves over me. We just continue and like go around the cliffside. I don't like the idea of going over where the gargoyles are.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Then he'd only need to burn 1 3rd level fly,
Mm-hmm.
which would save his 5th level spell slot. Yeah, alright. Are we all down with giving Pancho fly and having him ferry us around?
I mean, he's already done it before. I'm down.
I love our flying robot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move all the tokens out of the guard tower. Because I assume you're all going to be out there waiting. Sorry, Raka. You're going to be out there waiting for it to be your turn. All right, so feel free to organize yourselves however you like. So obviously Poncho's going first. Who is Poncho taking the first time around? Like, I assume the chariot is not going until there's a person over there so that someone can keep an eye on your money at all times.
Correct.
I feel like Kalika should be the first.
I was about to say Kalika would be the best bet.
Okay.
Okay. Trying to find a token in all this. Okay, so Poncho has fly. He picks up Kalika, and they come around to there. And
What happens?
before I tell you what happens, let's have everybody roll for initiative.
Ugh.
Oh my god. How is it this bad?
Welcome to Barovia, baby.
Jesus. At least per team's in fucking double digits.
Okay, I feel like it's important to me to say that I as part of level 7, I get feral instinct, which means if I'm surprised at the hitting a combat and aren't incapacitated, I can act normally on my first turn, but only if I enter a rage before doing anything else. So
Okay. Also,
I just
before
want
we get
that extra chance to live.
do we want Casimir or Poncho or the Quasit or anybody else on their own initiative turn?
Casimir and Pancho usually go on mine. And
Which is fine with me. I just wanted to double check before we did stuff.
And the Quasit would normally go with Sniv, but I mean, it feels bad to have 3 individuals go at a fucking 6 all the time.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it'll do its thing.
Just making sure before stuff goes crazy. All right. So, as Poncho cradles Kalika lovingly in his arms and gently flies her to the moon or whatever around, like, as Poncho's toes leave the ground, you hear a weird, like, crackling sound from the top of the gatehouse, and those 2 statues that you've been concerned about this whole time correctly seem to, like, be shedding flakes of stone. The effect is not unlike the popular mid-90s cartoon Gargoyles. And there are 2 absolutely hideous, winged, monstrous things on top of the gatehouse now. And they do not look even the tiniest bit friendly. So, Calotarn, at the top of the initiative order, what are we doing?
Can I even see them from where I am? Like, aren't I on the ground? Can I tell? Can I, like, is there anything I can actually do?
Let's say they've moved in a big enough way. Like, the flakes of stone have rained down. You maybe can't see them perfect. Oh, no, you're far enough back. You've got a good angle. Yeah, you can see them fine.
Okay.
They've got weird.
Oh, I assume they're really
vulture
tall too then.
faces, and they are categorized as large.
Okay.
So these things are of a size category with Poncho.
Well, I guess the first thing I'm gonna say is, oh god, everybody, the gargoyles are angry at us. And then I'm going to... Can I see them enough to attack one? Like, I don't understand fully what I can do. Would it be technically behind cover?
I will. All right. So yeah, now that I'm looking at the screen, you can't see them very well because of how the dynamic lighting is set up. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm gonna move something to make this easier.
Right.
All right,
There
so
they
you
are.
just have to keep in mind that they are literally 30 feet up in the air right now, but yeah, they take up enough of that space, and you're far enough back right now that you can see them. Anybody who were to, say, run to the base of the gatehouse and like hug the wall, those things would not be able to see you from where they are now. But they're probably not gonna.
I'm gonna roll an insight real quick to see what I can. I want to see what I can glean about their capabilities. I assume because they're gargoyles, they can fly, but just a confirmation. Are they just gargoyles by appearance, or like?
Okay, so this is not a creature you have ever seen before, but with a 15 for an insight check, you're going to be able to glean that these are demons. Like, they've been magically suspended there for way too long. They came out ready to fight. They're ugly as sin. You don't know exactly what kind of demon this thing is, but it's a fiend or a demon of some stripe.
And it's got wings, or is it like
It
confined?
does have wings.
Okay. And are the wings moving as if they were like
Preparing to take off and fly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I aim to shoot one of the wings on one of the boys?
Pick one. I colored them red and blue for you.
Okay, I'll aim to shoot at blue. Shoot through. Wait, are they made of stone or are they like flesh?
No, they are flesh. They were covered in stone.
Yes,
as
I
part
would
of
like
their
to
suspension.
pierce a wing of blue. I don't know what that means in terms of rolling.
Let's make it a normal attack roll and see what happens.
Yeah. Good luck, friends.
Okay.
I'll be back in a second.
A 15 is just enough for you to succeed on your attack roll. You notice that your arrow, rather than like tearing a hole through the wing, seems to just like barely tink off of the wing, like enough that it causes a scratch, but your arrow doesn't even stick in it. It just bounces off.
Is it resistant to physical damage too?
It is resistant to
Oh,
bludgeoning,
fuck's
piercing,
sake.
and slashing from non-magical attacks, so it will
For
take
fuck's
5
sake.
damage. Okay.
Fucking damn it.
For the record, Pratine, if you have any complaints, take them up with Christopher Perkins.
No, I
lead
don't have
designer at
complaints. It's
Module.
just I apparently chose the worst possible this campaign. God damn. All right.
Every cool weapon you have is melee for some reason.
I mean, I had a guiding bolt. I was like, they're made of flesh. They're made of flesh. An arrow could work. I just want to tear a hole. Maybe the guiding bolt would have worked. Okay, that's for next time. Because I can't spellcast and attack on the same. Because I have double attack. Well, the best thing I can do is to shoot it again. Oh, okay. 3 damage.
3 damage. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's all I got. Because Jimmy can't do anything on the ground like this. I mean, Jimmy can like howl, I guess, or snarl to help send the signal to the others. Hey, there's shit going on upstairs.
There's apparently some shit going on outside your house, too.
Oh, that's the vacuum.
Oh, I thought it was an ambulance. Okay. So it is now the creature's turn, and I'm going to have the blue one go after you, Callow, because you're the only one that's harmed it thus far. I'm going to have it fly over everyone's head and just sort of slam to the ground next to you. And I want to specify that it's flying high enough in the air that attacks of opportunity are not really of consequence here.
Can I... Does it do damage on falling? Can I do something like acrobatics to dodge the landing? As
Don't
a
worry,
reaction?
it's like a superhero landing so that it can start
Oh,
fighting
okay.
you. It's the slamming to the ground is not the attack itself.
I
Unless,
mean, I argue that I could attack of opportunity it as it comes into me, right?
nope. Only if it tries to leave again. That's how it works.
Oh, come on. But he's superhero landing. He's busy for a second. That's fine.
One of his arrow-proof wings in the way. You tried.
Oh,
and failed.
got it.
Yeah, unless Sniverax has just a mean vertical jump. No. Okay. Oh, I've got so many options with this one. Okay. So it's going to attack you twice. Once with its beak and once with its claws. So.
Here come the loaded dice.
Hey, I'm rolling in the open. Here's the beak attack. Is a 14 good enough to hit you?
I have to double check.
I thought you might.
Wait, okay. Am I counting worn armor or no armor?
Are you fighting naked right now?
I am not naked. I have leather armor.
Okay.
That should be your dex bonus is 4.
Yeah.
So you should be at 15 at least. I'm pretty sure leather is plus 11 plus dex.
Your dex, you've got 18 dex.
I do have 18 dex.
Good lord. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that. Okay.
Wait, so hold on. My armor class on my character sheet says I have 18 with worn armor, 14 with no armor.
You're
Okay,
wearing
yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you specify you take it off, assume you're wearing armor all the time.
No, I've been wearing my armor this entire time.
It smells awful, by the way.
That's fair.
He's a ranger.
Alright.
Am I? Wait, is my base leather armor AC wrong? Because it says leather base AC 14. I got this from the player's handbook.
Okay, hang on. If you have 18 dexterity, you should have a +4 modifier to dex.
Yes.
Leather armor, your base AC is 11 plus your dex modifier. So with standard non-magical leather armor, your AC right now should be 15 if I'm understanding everything correctly.
Wait, so the base, like the leather armor's AC itself.
It's
right?
11 plus your dex modifier. Buck naked, your AC should be 10 plus your dex modifier, I think.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. So you're at 15 right now, so it still misses.
I don't understand how this total AC calculation works on this sheet then.
You need to put the base AC in there and then specify whether it's light, medium, or heavy, and then it will add the bonus properly.
Yeah, so the base AC I put in is 14. Should that be 11?
No, base AC is 11.
Okay.
Alright, so you figure that out. I'm going to go ahead and attack you with horrible claws.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh, buddy. Okay. So that's going to be more dice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, here we go. 21 slashing damage from this thing's talons.
Okay.
Aren't you glad you're not naked?
Yes.
All right, and the red guy is going to drop down and try to take on Kalika and Poncho.
The red guy has made a mistake.
Yeah,
That's-
the red guy
yeah.
probably made a mistake.
You know that, and I know that. He hasn't realized that yet.
Callow's gonna like take that slash and just be like like he's okay, he's alive. Like, oh boy, he did not enjoy that.
I'm now imagining Prateem as a kid who's fallen off of his bike and skinned his knee and doesn't want to cry in front of his friends right now.
Basically, yeah, basically.
All right, so 2 attacks against Kalika. First one is Beak. Is 16 enough to hit you?
Let me double check. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's not a critical hit, so it shouldn't be nearly as bad as what he just went through. That is 7 piercing damage, and then the claws.
Yep.
16 again, so that will be
What are you all getting into today?
3 fucking
Oh,
Put those dice back right now.
what how is this worse than me on a crit?
I'm so sorry.
This is
30
dumb.
damage.
Could you imagine if I wasn't rolling out in the open? What you guys would think of me?
You'd probably just be like, okay, that was my 5th 20. They're not going to believe me. Oh, it was a 1, guys.
Can we go to hide it? Can we go to hiding the DM's rolls, please?
No, because we wouldn't believe him.
D isn't capable of being this mean.
Okay,
No.
I have a dumb meme that I have been waiting to share with you guys, and now is the perfect time. One moment. Okay, gotta scroll past all the porn here. That would be inappropriate.
No, just post that too.
Oh no,
That's
but
alright, we have a dedicated channel for it.
I will show you later. Apparently, it's over the limit for Discord. But yes, it's about hiding rolls. Anyway, that's it. You guys get to do stuff now. You should probably try to kill one. Sniverax!
Sniv isn't exactly surprised that a horrible thing is happening, but Callow getting wrecked on one side, Kalika taking it to the face on the other. Panic mode. So she's gonna rush in and try to stop him a little bit before realizing that same thing's probably gonna happen to her. Obvious shillelagh. Then a couple attacks.
Of course, shillelagh.
Okay. I got one.
Yeah, the 13's a no-go, the 15 will hit.
So I got 16 slashing damage on, or 16 total damage on this. Yelling at it to back off. And I'd like Quasit to see if he can find an icicle. The best sized icicle it can. The pointiest of icicles.
Sure. Yeah, there's probably some hanging off of that rooftop. So yeah, Quasit locates some, I'm assuming, dagger-sized icicles.
About something decent size relative to a gargoyle, biggest it can carry, and move over here. I'm assuming it's used its action though, so that'll be it.
Okay. So that will bring us to Corfell. Nick, are you back?
Yes.
Everything okay with the dog?
It's already at the clinic with the wife because she was acting funny and she woke up this morning at 4 o'clock throwing up. So, yeah. Yay!
I hope your dog gets better.
Idiot.
Yeah, hope everything works out. But
I'm sure it'll be
yes. So what are Corfell and company going to be doing here?
fine. Okay, so first of all, Pancho is going to move in on Mr. Red. And is going to take 2 punches. So it's going to use its multi-attack and double fist this demon. So first attack will be a 15.
Just enough to hit.
Second attack, oh, that's gonna miss. That'll be a 13 or a 12, I should say. So first attack is still do 2d6 plus 4. Yeah, it's not bad. That'll be 13 damage.
Okay, we're going to have that to 7.
Okay.
Because I think we determined a while back that Poncho does not have magic hands. And creatures are, you may have missed it on Pratine's turn, they're resistant to bludgeon, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
I did miss that. Cool.
What happens if you push one into the fire?
Presumably bad things.
That gate is closed, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
But hang on. You guys have gone through the gate before. I'm trying to remember how this works.
It just opened on its own last time, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, as you approach, it just opens.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So that's that's Pancho's turn. Casimir is going to turn to Mr. Blue. And he's just going to cast Firebolt at it.
Okay.
That'll fucking hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a 19 to hit.
Oh, for sure.
So he's a 9th level spellcaster, right?
Yes. So his firebolt is he gets like 2.
Yeah, two
Whatever
D10.
D10s. Yeah. And we're gonna have that to 5.
Oh, they're fucking immune to fire because they're demonic.
Resistant.
Or resistant.
Fire. Yes. Which, yeah, Casimir like hits it solidly in the chest, and like you expect just this horrible burn, like 4th degree, and instead it just kind of looks like he rubbed a little charcoal on his chest.
Corfell, seeing what's happening, is just going to turn and face Blue as well, and just dump a couple of Eldritch Blasts into him.
Okay.
So 12 and 14 both miss.
Ugh. Okay. And that will move us to Kalika.
Okay. Well, the first thing Kalika's do is she's gonna get a little miffed that this guy has just come out of nowhere and attacked her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d8 to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
4. So that is Oh hell yeah, baby!
Is it the flumps again?
Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you're holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon damage type changes to force. It gains light and thrown properties, and with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current game. Yes, or at the end of the current turn. Hell yeah, baby!
Nice.
Okay.
Get him.
So does your weapon count as magical?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I thought I heard...
Literally, the first words, magic infuses one weapon of your choice.
Perfect. Then fuck them up.
Hell yes, hell yes,
Yeah,
hell
that boy
yes.
made quite a mistake.
So let's hope this actually does some damage.
Oh, hey, that's the hit. Yep, that's 11.
Hey! Oh, and no, it has +2 also because I'm raging.
Okay, so it's 13 damage.
Is it +3 yet?
Let me double check. No, it's just a straight +2. It doesn't. Oh,
No, it
never
does.
mind. Yeah, it is 3.
Okay.
Thank you for catching that. Okay, and then I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, you got to remember, Raka took half a level of Barbarian in a previous campaign, so he knows all about it now. Seriously, that was so like he had one level of Barbarian, yet he kept trying to do Barbarian stuff barehanded. It was nuts. I loved it. Do you have advantage on attack?
Oh,
Oh,
I
you're
don't think so.
raging, don't you?
Okay.
No,
Wait,
she
Okay.
can
No,
she
reckless.
can reckless attack, which gives her advantage. But yeah,
Yeah. So the 12 is not enough to hit, unfortunately.
yeah. Also, that
All
would be the first attack. So I would have had to already decide that, but I didn't do it this time.
I'm sorry. What?
So
If
reckless
you're
attack, she would have to decide to do
declared
that.
on the first turn.
yeah.
You were talking about the reckless. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So I believe that will take us to Callow per team. What are you gonna do?
Sunlight sword. Two-handed sunlight sword on this dude.
Okay.
Yeah, two-handed sunlight sword twice. It's not an undead, right? That's a demon. That's different.
Correct. Like for mechanics purposes, most demons are classified, I think, as fiends, but same thing.
Okay, those are the three things I'm doing. Jimmy misses, but
Yeah, clearly. All right, so yeah, that's 24 and 26 are good swings, so it'll be 19 total damage to the blue guy. Okay, so it is now blue guy's turn.
Callow's realizing maybe he should have ran away or backed off, and this is probably a mistake. But his decisions have been made.
Sniv is here with you, and has been yelling at it.
Yeah, speaking of being there with him. So rather than like tearing pieces out of Callow this time around, I need to.
Yeah, just roll the 20s.
Hang on, I don't know. I need to. I'm not rolling shit. You guys are rolling shit. So.
As we look to how many 10s he rolled earlier.
So everybody that's in that yellow circle that you should be able to see now? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need everybody that's in that circle to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, no, I did it. I fucking did it.
Aw.
All right.
I think I did it.
I hate to do this. I'm going to need them for Jimmy in the closet as well.
Oh no, the closet.
Jimmy. Okay, wait. Jimmy's got a character sheet.
Oh, actually, I don't need one for the closet. Good thing, right?
Rocco, at least you got that out of the way, dude.
You think that's my only one?
Basically, it would be a D20 plus 1 for Jimmy per team.
I just did it from his character
Oh,
sheet.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh my god, Jimmy, no.
Okay. So
Oh, no.
the closet gets out of this because it has immunity to this and for no other reason. Otherwise, he would be in deep shit right now. Everybody except for Corfell is now poisoned.
Lovely.
Yes. Which I don't remember everything that's part and parcel of that. I think you get disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yep.
Yeah, and probably further saves. And who are poisoned, you are going to take damage at the start of each of your turns, but at the end of each of your turns, you can attempt the saving throw again. So everybody's next turn that just got hit is going to be garbage. I'm sorry. mostly sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and kill that aura.
So wait, on my next turn, are we allowed to roll against the poison, or is it just a permanent poison?
At the beginning of your next turn, you will take damage from the poison.
Mhm.
At the end of your next turn, you get to make the Constitution saving throw again to see if you can shake it off.
Okay.
So that was the blue guy's entire turn. Red guy is not going to waste his time with that and is going to do his best to literally tear Kalika a new one. And we're going to do that in the same order again. First beak, then talons.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Oh, well, no crits at least. All right, so for beak, this will be piercing damage. And for talons, hey, you're still alive, right?
Yep, but I'm not looking good.
I
Also,
mean-
who's controlling Poncho right now?
I am, but you're also raging at the moment, so all that damage is halved.
Oh, right. Ah,
Okay. So, yeah, we'll say that each one hits you for 6. So it's instead of 22 damage, it comes out to 12.
still over half health, but a little less close to max. So that's good.
Okay. All right, Sniverax. I'm gonna roll some damage for you real quick,
Cool.
unless you prefer to roll it yourself.
Probably. Yeah, knowing my dice.
Okay, roll a d10 for me.
This is when you roll, a max roll.
Yep. Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, so you take 4 poison damage.
Okay, I can live with that. So okay, yeah. I want to start this with Quasit yelling and Quasit cooling rod and jamming the gargoyle in the butt with the icicle. This is only for advantage. I don't care if it does damage. I'm just explaining its help action.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you make an attack roll or do damage, but yeah, the creature will be aware that there's another tiny creature trying to shove a thing in its butt right now. So we can say that the advantage you would gain negates your disadvantage from being poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Aha.
All right. So it takes 7 damage.
And let's smite again.
Still not bad.
Okay.
It's 9 damage. It's not nothing.
I'll use my pack tactics, my once per short rest on this, and give myself another advantage. Good thing too. And my last level 3 spell slot.
We're about to take another rest right after taking a rest.
Well,
You almost have
a lot of health. We're going to have to.
Okay. Yeah, it for what it's worth, like it's starting to look a little beaten up. Finally, is that? Oh, you still need to roll a Constitution save to see if you can beat
Okay.
poison.
Ah.
Hey, all right, you are poison free, my friend.
One more important question. How far has the Quasit broken the icicle? Has made any progress here? Did he miss and just jab the cheek? I'm fine with that.
Wait,
What icicle?
did I miss something? Is the demon wearing an icicle butt plug?
So the first turn, it didn't do anything except pick up the biggest icicle it could carry and sneak behind the gargoyle.
Oh my god.
So
He tried to concho a demon since he's already gotten a vampire, which cool. I will say that there is no penetration without consent here, but you just in the general butt cheek area, it has been poked. And the icicle still exists. And I don't know how much further I want to describe that, so let's just drop it there.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I think it's equally hilarious that it kind of misses.
So, Corfel, it's your turn for 17 characters. What are we doing?
Pancho is just going to again smack into red. So first attack, that's a 20.
Okay. Every time Poncho attacks, I imagine a tiny Hugh Jackman standing nearby, showing him moves to do.
Shadow boxing. God, love that movie. Fucking real still. The second attack is a natural one, so that's gonna fucking miss.
Oh, yeah.
So 2d6 plus 4. Yeah, okay. So that'll be 16 damage, half to 8.
Okay.
Casimir seeing the blue dude shrug off the firebolt. Fick. He's just going to cast a magic missile at level 1.
Okay.
So 3 darts. That'll be 9 damage total.
Okay.
And then I will again attempt to Eldritch Blast. "14 misses, 16 hits, 5 force damage."
Okay. This thing is definitely not looking good, I'll tell you that much. Oh, yeah. I forgot to have you roll the D10 of poison damage for Corfel.
I wasn't poisoned.
Oh, you weren't part of that?
I saved with 19.
The only one
Oh,
that saved.
shit. You're right. That's probably why I forgot. Okay. Moving on. So that's all your people's turns, right?
Yes, I don't have a Spectre anymore.
Okay. Kalika.
How is our boy doing? I'm guessing he's doing substantially better than theirs.
Oh, he's in a lot better shape. I'll let you know that he's like only taken something like 20 to 25% of his total health and damage thus far. Like your guy's taken some lumps, but like he's still very much on his feet and ready to dance.
It's alright. I've got an idea for the next time Pancho comes around, Kalika.
Shoving him in the fire.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Actually, that does raise the question. Are the gates open or are the gates still closed?
The gate door is closed, but by moving toward it, you would open it. Or that is what you learned last time you were here anyway.
So, sorry. How big are the gargoyles?
They are large, so they are same size category as you, effectively.
How fortunate. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for a try and grapple the gargoyle.
Yeah, all
Got
right.
this.
Yeah, I do have advantage right now because I'm still raging.
Okay.
And I believe we've been doing that as an athletics check, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like what you're trying to do, and I like that. So I'm gonna say with his strength check being that garbage, like you get a hold of him in such a way that like he can't even get one of his claws on the ground properly to brace himself, and like one of his wings at a weird angle. He's barely resisting. So I feel like, if you want to charge like towards the fire and just push him into it without going in yourself, that's going to be within the realm of possibility here.
Yep, that is 100% what I'm trying to do. Even if
All
it just, like toast his feet off or something.
So I'm going to move him there, and let's say that puts you out there.
Oh my god, if it dies there.
It's still resistant to fire.
Resistant
Magical
can be
fire,
sick.
though. It's magical
What the
fire.
fuck do you think Casimir's firebolt was?
I don't know, dude. It's extra magical fire. Don't at me.
Motherfucker's walking around with a flamethrower or some shit.
It's extra magical fire, okay?
It really is. It's gone through everything we've thrown at it.
All right, so I am now going to roll fire damage for the creature, and keep in mind that this will be halved. Okay, so it takes 15 fire damage.
The thing is, though, now it's locked in here, so it has to either find a way to break the grapple before it can get out. So,
And we can reach it.
Uh-huh.
out of curiosity, what do they see on the other side of the fire?
Gigantic demon bird ass, a la flambe.
Yeah, Sniv would eat that.
Perfect.
On record, Sniv would eat
Oh,
us.
did you say eat that?
Burnt gargoyle? Yeah.
Us.
No, I mean burnt gargoyle ass, though. Like, you know what you signed up for.
Hey, we just
Probably
established
five
Sniverax's kink. It's fine.
Whew, boy. Okay, yeah.
Don't take things I say in the worst possible way.
Okay, he said.
How fucking long have you known us that you're surprised by
No,
this?
no. He said there's a demon ass hanging out, and you were like, Sniv would eat that. Like, what? How did you
said
expect
demon
us to-
flambe?
No,
I heard
he said
those
demon
words.
demon ass a la flambe. Okay, he did say flambe, but he definitely said.
I heard
demon
what
ass.
I wanted to hear.
Uh huh.
And there was no ass in that.
I don't believe you.
That's because it's all in your fucking mouth, Rocker.
All right, so for team, would you like to roll your own d10 for your poison damage?
No, you do it. I want to see how much I get fucked by this. Oh, look at that! A lot.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Just out of curiosity. Ah!
No, it couldn't have.
It couldn't have been worse. Okay. So that's my D10. So I have to let me record that. Okay, so I recorded that, and I think I'm just get. Has Sniff taken any damage? I don't remember.
Only poison damage.
Only poison damage. Oh right,
And
because
I'm already...
the gargoyle spent the last turn poisoning it. Right.
We might be able to kill it though.
The gargoyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you get 2 hits.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 hits. Either 2 hits or a heal.
Ooh,
2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 hits.
Oh.
1 hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Still better than
Jimmy,
no.
Jimmy. Don't forget Jimmy.
Did that Jimmy roll not happen?
Oh, yeah.
Critical hit!
Give him another roll.
He doesn't need another roll. He just killed the motherfucker.
Yeah, Jimmy, get him!
Oh, you were so close to hitting it with your first swing. You got it with the second one, but it had 8 hit points and you did 7 damage.
Yeah, resistant to physical, my ass. Fuck you. Die to a bite.
Yeah, it's knocked prone, all right. It's knocked prone as hell. Go ahead and give me a Constitution save, please, for you and for Jimmy.
Okay. There's me.
Oh, Jimmy should have taken that 8 damage too, huh?
Jimmy takes the 7.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Oh, you still
He has,
won't
like,
fail.
11 hit points. Yeah, you're both
Yeah,
still pretty poisoned. That's not great. Okay.
No.
It is now Extra Crispy Demon Boy's turn. And first thing he's going to do, well, really only thing he's going to do is attempt to escape the grapple, which, Kalika, you probably still got advantage, so we'll make it that contest again.
All right.
Jesus. Okay, I think I know how this fight's going to end. All right. Yep, he's still stuck, and yeah, I'm going to say end of his turn. He can take blue. It's going to be 19 damage. All right, that'll bring us to Sniverax. Do you want to roll the D10 or should I?
I healed from it.
Oh, that's right. Yes, Constitution. No.
Carlo, you need any healing?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You'll get the healing and not Jimmy.
Jimmy took 7, right? How much
Yep.
HP did he have?
He has 11.
So the next turn he's probably going to get knocked out.
Uh-huh. He gets knocked out, but he'll get up again.
Doesn't your lay of hands clear
It can
poison?
end poison, yes.
Yeah.
So this is in Calo's court. Does he want the heal or does he want to save Jimmy?
Give it to Jimmy. I'll survive 1 round.
Okay, then at Calo's direction, she will instead unpoison Jimmy with the lay on hands.
Okay.
Does lay on hands also heal?
I think you can only choose one of the 2 effects. Let me quickly check.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's poison or heal, I'll take the poison. So, but if it does heal, just let me know what it heals for.
I might be able to do both.
I think it is both.
Alternatively. Okay, no, it's 2 separate effects, I believe.
Okay.
So 5 out of my pool, he has no more poison.
Sounds good. Does the Quasit do anything noteworthy?
You could shift to shoving the icicle on the other demon's butt.
Well, that one's in fire. That's not going to work. Actually, no, that one needs the cooling rod more than ever. All right.
Okay, the red demon is now named James Taylor because he's seen fire and now rain. It sounded better in my head, but we're moving on. No, okay. His name can be George R.R. Martin. It's a song of ice and
Song
fire.
of Ice and Fire, yeah, nice.
Okay. All right, use take 2. All right. Corfell.
I'ma just turn, move in some, and take 2 swipes at this
because
ass.
it's grappled, I'm going to give you advantage.
Excellent. Weapon. So first attack. That's gonna be a 9 damage.
Okay.
And the weapon is counted as magical because it's my packed weapon.
Okie doke.
And second attack is gonna be 8 damage. Casimir is just confused. he's gonna chill. Fly. Oh, good. Fly is 60 feet of movement. So Pancho's just gonna fucking fly up above Kalika a little bit.
Okay.
Just so he's not getting in Kalika's way, and he's just gonna rain fist down on this this entangled demon.
Fantastic.
First attack is a 16.
Good enough.
Second attack is a 25.
Oh, yeah.
Give it the advantages. Maybe he gets a crit.
Oh, yeah. Try again.
Okay, so 25 for the first hit. And then did 21 for the second hit. Still hits twice. So that's going to be 11 plus... Fucking too many tabs open.
I feel your pain.
11 plus 8 damage for 19 total. So half to 9.
10.
10, cool.
Okay. And we're back to Kalika. What do you want to do? Like, you can continue holding, or you can let go and swing away, Meryl.
No, I think I'm just gonna hold him still.
Okay.
Kalika doesn't really want to get risk getting slashed again.
Probably smart. I know.
Just hold on till it stops wiggling. That's snake philosophy 101.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah, I have no thoughts to expound upon that. Nope. Okay. Pratim Callow is still poisoned, yes?
Roll for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll accept this fate. I'm going to cure wounds myself, so that I don't die on my next turn if I fail this save.
I take it cure wounds is just an HP recovery. It's not a poison.
I believe so. Let
Okay.
me.
Most
Wait,
heals
is
are
it
just heals.
No, it's not. That's a cantrip. Where's cure wounds? Here it is. Tiny
Okay.
HP. Nice.
Yeah.
What does a crit heal mean?
I think that it healed for the maximum amount.
Okay. Because I know like a crit attack has some significance, but yeah.
The crit is on the roll to attack, though, not on the damage. That's why the damage is
Okay.
doubled.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if
now
you had the targeted heal, maybe, but I don't think those are things anymore. I remember Holy and Shadow damage.
Jimmy attempted to bite that man's ass. He missed.
Give me a second roll, because he has advantage on the
Oh,
ass.
Okay.
Okay, no.
He tried.
All right.
Oh, I'm no longer
Hey!
poisoned.
You're
Hey, we did it.
All right. He gets to try to wriggle free again, Kalika.
Okay.
I think accepted his fate.
I don't think you should roll, Kalika. You'd have to, even on a natural 1, you'd still win.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to see the roll, please. Okay. All right, Sniverax.
Yeah, eat his ass, Sniv.
Oh, hold on. What damage does he take from being in fire?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. That's, yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Not much.
Oh, of course.
No, it's still 8 damage. He doesn't die, but he might now.
2s and 3s. Okay.
And then a 5, which is the sum of 2 and 3. Illuminati confirmed.
The number of 2 and 3s were 5.
Oh shit.
That reminds me of that epic rap battle with Oppenheimer versus Thanos and that line. I love this line from that epic rap battle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I'll split you like 2 and 3 from 5. Oh, it's so good
I don't
because
think I've seen that particular one.
uranium's atomic number is 235, so split you like 2 and 3 from 5 is like such an amazing multi-layered line.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah. It's so good. I heard that line and I paused and I had to take it in. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Pencha's gonna punch. Unless Niv's not done with it with her turn.
Oh, no, that's all I got.
I'll say with 6 and 9 damage, yeah, it's just going to slump into the fire and smell
dead.
really bad and turn to ash.
Pancho punches anyway.
Hold on. Can Kalika get it out before it completely burns up? Kalika wants to taste gargoyle meat.
Okay.
That's a demon. Huh. Wait, what killed it? Was it the fire? It wasn't the fire.
It was Sniverax.
What did Sniverax do? Oh, the Poor and Blessed Sword. Okay. It was above. Okay.
So,
While everyone else is getting over, Kalika is snacking on gargoyle.
I'm going to move you and the gargoyle out a little bit.
How long did the combat take?
Make sure you save a piece of ass for Raka.
Of course. He's having a few bites so everyone can taste it if they want to.
Okay, now what?
How long did the combat take?
So now you do what?
How long did the combat take?
I think that was like 4 rounds. 3 or 4 rounds
so less
for
than
everyone.
a minute, I would think.
Alright. So Pancho's just going to go back to ferrying people across. He would have... Or how long was it taking him to ferry Kalika across?
I mean, that's not a lot of movement speed. So, like 20 seconds a person. Like, you can get everybody over pretty quickly.
Okay, so we've still got enough time within the one cast of flight to get everybody across. Cool.
Yes. And then Quasit can fly itself over. I assume, like, just sort of looking at you guys, like, as it does so. And just for the record, you in the little alcoves that are not really visible in this map, there are still some goat remains that you were not able to take with you last time after you killed the goat you now know is known as Sangzor. So
They'd
if you want
probably
to
be
more
pretty
goat,
well preserved, right? Because it's cold.
yeah, it's
up
cold
here.
as shit.
Yeah. Huh.
Did we got rid of all our goat, right? We fed it to somebody? Or did
did
we
something
shared it
with
with the other
We
trappers
shared it
we
with
found,
Jerry,
no?
didn't we? Oh, yeah,
You
you're right. We
shared-
did.
You shared what you had carried with you. You had not completely...
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what we had with us, we shared with that other party.
Okay.
So if we want to take more goat...
Do that.
Yeah, why not? Take more goat.
Is this going to be a short rest?
You guys tell me.
You
I mean,
burned
what
a
time
lot
is
of
it?
spell slots.
He's not
Yeah, and
going to
I'm at I'm at like 35 something health.
Yeah, it's still early though, right? Because we...
It's still pretty early, yes. The first thing we did when wake up was try to go through the gate and immediately got jumped.
Yeah.
I think the question is, how long would it take us to get to a place that is safe, or relatively?
Well-
Where you are right now, you have successfully taken a long rest before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we also only just woke up. We've been awake all of 10 minutes.
But we could still short rest and get health back.
Short rest, yeah. I don't have an issue with a short rest.
please.
And some gargoyle.
Okay, if you guys will go ahead and roll for your health recovery.
If you still end up short, I'll toss in a heal.
Well, there's no way I can get all my health back. Dude, I have like so many.
You have a lot of
Fuck
hit
it, I'll
dice.
go ahead and burn them all.
Oh my god. Oh, some of that was per team.
2, 11. I'll use 3. 18. Okay.
So, I guess my question to you guys while you are resting and recovering, where are you going now?
So I'm going to quickly go back to our map of the region.
I can bring everybody to the Barovia map. So
Actually,
we can...
yes, that would be helpful. Thank you.
So your current placement on the map puts you at T. That is where Solenka Pass is.
Is it taking forever for the map to solidify for anybody else?
It showed up on the other window I have up pretty quickly.
Like, it's there, and the lines of and everything are there, but the map itself is super fucking blurred.
I'm not seeing that.
There we go. It fixed itself. Alright, so my question would be, could we theoretically make our way through the Savlik woods to put us between Yester Hill and the vineyard?
I don't know what I just did. Hang on.
You hit the road.
Okay. I don't think that's the way things are supposed to be, but we're going to... Sorry. I was trying and failing to reveal things. I hope I didn't accidentally cover anything up for you.
I don't think so.
Okay, sorry. You were saying you wanted to try and hit Yester Hill?
Could we theoretically come through this section of the woods rather than go all the way around to save some time?
Yes, you absolutely can do that. But, so on the trip to that spot, I'm going to throw a random encounter at you. And I think I'm going to throw another random encounter at you while you are going through the woods, because that just seems like a logical place for bad shit to happen.
I think it would make sense to return to Vallaki and at least gear up as best we can. Like, buy things that we may need.
The thing about being down here already, though, like, I'm not saying we go to the Druids yet, per se, but we were tasked with finding out what happened to the wine coming from the Wizard of Wine. Not before returning to Vallaki necessarily, but, you know, that will potentially net us additional allies in Vallaki.
True. I'm just worried about hauling around a big pot of gold. We need to come back in this direction anyway. So aren't there a few things we need to visit out here?
Pretty much everything that has a letter marked by it is a place that you have heard something about. Let me see. So you was just the ruins of a town that defied Strahd at one point. Q is one that Sniverax is definitely going to want to visit at some point. That's Argynvost's Bolt.
Yeah.
Yep, stronghold potential for info gathering there, we noted. Kresk also has the Abbey of St. Markovia.
Yes. Which you don't know a whole lot about, as I recall, but it was hinted that if Vallaki didn't work out, that might be a place that you could have secured Irina from
Yep.
Strahd.
Did we get any info on what's at V?
What you were told was that if Rictavio wasn't around and in Vallaki and you needed to find him, that was a place where you could seek him out, but that if he wasn't there, it was not safe for you to approach.
And Rictavio was our friend, yes, okay.
Yeah, the guy with the funny hat who drastically changed voices.
The one I took major risks on that panned out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Strahd invitation is also something we can't delay or shouldn't delay too much more.
So you've already delayed it by a few days between the travel time and the rest.
Mm-hmm. So stopping anywhere else, we'd be really rushed.
Well, the quickest way to get to Strahd should be on your maps as I. I don't remember exactly how the invitation panned out, but basically, if you can get to point I, you can get into Ravenloft easily from there.
Mm-hmm.
Same time, though, it looks like it's going to be a day or two before we can get to Point High. So
Exactly. So I think we should pass
just run a few errands on the way.
Well, we couldn't even get through breakfast without an encounter.
That is a fantastic way to put it.
Hold on, we just meet Strahd and we're already level 20. He's like, what the hell happened? We just kept getting attacked.
So many wolves. We killed your wolves, by the way.
Dicks. By the way, I don't think it shows up in the Roll20 maps, but the way it shows up in the module maps, each one of those hexes represents about a quarter mile.
Okay, so then... So we're actually going to take up Strahd on his dinner offer?
I think it's the right time for that. Before we fuck any more shit up.
I hope that
He
means...
really gets mad at us.
I hope it means we can still get out. And we're not just waltzing towards the end game.
We got this invitation, like, at level 3. With the impression of, like, you should come now. Or just, like, settle up some things, then come. We've also got his word this isn't going to be a conflict.
Unless you make it one.
Right, as long as we are...
Did we confirm that we'd be able to leave?
Yes.
Okay. So then what we could potentially do is go back to Vallaki, hold up in the chapel, and leave our treasure with our good friend, the father,
Mm-hmm.
and then take up Strahd's offer the following evening.
Yep. I want to also see if I can get some armor made while there.
Well, I don't know if you could have it made in a timely fashion, but you could...
At least drop it off.
Yeah, you could have it commissioned. So is that a consensus? The plan is to head to Vallaki?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds
and
good.
then towards
Yes.
Strahd's. right, for the meeting.
Okay.
Imagine we just keep meeting the same guards, and they're just like, "How do you keep getting things?"
All right. Well, I am going to subject you to a random daytime encounter on your way to Valaki, so let's see what that's going to be. 12 plus D8.
You said
Okay.
I was the best way through, right?
When we get to I, we get picked up.
So I'm going to re-roll this encounter because I think this is like the 4th time you guys have gotten hunting trap. And that,
No, do it.
Oh
Do
no!
it. We need to face the hunting trap again.
This is
Come
our
on, we
life
need
now.
to.
okay. Okay. We'll do hunting trap, but I'm also gonna do another one here in a minute.
Ah, it wasn't bad enough.
At this point, I feel like hunting trap is not too bad.
Well, so we got D. Let us be lucky.
Hey, it's probably gonna do another.
Or just roll another 4 and
Prateem, make a survival check.
Okay. Gotta find it. There it is. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
This is for the trap?
To see if you noticed the trap before you took 2 piercing damage by stepping in it.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, when Kalika sees that, she's going to frantically look through her bags to see if she still has the hunting trap that was in her bags. Is it still there, or is it the same goddamn hunting trap?
No, it is still there. You do have your friend whose name I have forgotten.
Rusty.
You said you named it after like some jaw god.
No, it was like the name for trap in a Indian.
Okay.
It was Jal.
Jaw.
Yeah, JLL.
As I recall, you were high as a kite when you came up with that.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, you're walking along, and Callow, you have stepped into a trap. Now what?
Just Taylor Swift that shit. Shake it off.
Do I need to do like or
Yes.
just take the damage?
Well, you're taking the damage regardless, but now you can try to get yourself out of it. I just wanted to see how you wanted to go about that.
Strength check. Is that
Okay.
athletics? Or just strength?
Yeah, just strength. Hey, you did it.
Did it. And I'm gonna look at Kalika and be like, do you want another one?
How? How have we found every single trap in this land?
Yes. And Kalika picks it and she stores it with Jal.
Now, to be fair, you found Jaw twice. Somebody put it back. Team. Okay. So let me do.
Please be another trap.
Nah, I'm gonna let you get to Valaki on this one. I just gotta find the map in all the other 17,000 maps. All right, so you'll be coming at it from the west side. And yeah, your entourage keeps growing and getting weirder. You're now openly traveling with a dusk elf that looks remarkably corpse-like, except for the fact that he moves. A gilded chariot full of treasure, and oh yeah, like a 10-foot plus shield guardian pulling said chariot. Oh yeah, there's a little demon following around the tiny lizard girl. So yeah, you guys are noticeable.
We were noticeable the first time we came in. We had a fucking wolf with us. Nothing's changed, sir.
So this time as you approach the guard shack, one of the guards you see him look over at his partner and then look back at you and like take a breath to say something.
I reach in to the chariot and I grab a smallish handful of electrum and I walk up and I lean in close and I put it in his hand and then I go,
Oh, I don't know about you. I don't think I heard or saw a ting. No, me neither. No, not a ting. No, no. And yes, so as you enter, both guards are pointedly looking at the sky, the flowers on the ground, anything but you guys.
I'm going to destroy Valaki's economy single-handedly.
You were gonna Monster Musa that shit. Okay. So now what? Going to the church?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
going to the marketplace first to spend all of your or some of your money?
Church is first stop because we can't just walk into the marketplace with that chariot full of fucking shit.
Right.
Okay.
I'm assuming we want to sell the chariot. If we want a proper cart, we can buy a cart. And a horse.
You can
And
take
a
that
robot to carry the
to
horse.
town road. Okay, I don't know why Khalik is outside. Oh, we are missing some characters.
Yeah.
Was it?
Because look, my HP total is still 24.
Well, this is from the last time you were there, so.
It's so odd that the tokens don't carry over like consistently. Like they're locked
Yeah,
to the
no.
map they were on.
Well, they're sized for the map they were on. Like, do you see how tiny that?
Yeah, I have to
fucking
zoom in a lot now too.
And, oh, Poncho.
Did you guys see my message?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
15 would be okay.
Yep. 15
Yeah,
minute
I'll be
break
back.
works. Cool.
I still need to try and figure out what I want my new Eldritch Invocation to be.
I don't know. Probably something that'll mess with me.
I think I'm just going to take Improved Pack Weapon, which just gives my weapon a +1 bonus to attack and damage. Because the weapon itself is not magical, it's made magical by the fact that it's a packed weapon. Yeah, I think I might just do that. Maybe. Fuck. I don't know. I also took Staggering Smite as my next spell, which will be interesting when I get to use it.
Yeah. Now, how does that work? Does it like knock your target prone on hit?
No, so it's a concentration up to 1 minute that I can use as a bonus action. What was it? So next time I hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, the weapon pierces both body and mind, and the attack deals an extra 4d6 psychic damage to the target. Target must also make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, it then has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. So,
That'll be interesting.
yeah. Alright, fuck it. Improved. Act weapon.
I needed that break.
I'm gonna AFK for like a minute and grab a quick snack. I'll be right back. So, how's everyone enjoying their Valentine's Day?
Yeah, yesterday was
Okay.
nice and lazy. Well, no, that's a lie. I mowed the yard. That was my Valentine's Day gift to the wife. I mowed the yard.
I did nothing.
Same. I did a lot of shopping yesterday, but I haven't left the apartment today. I love it.
I bake bread and did laundry.
Hey,
Bread sounds good.
you're sharing your love with food. The best sorts of Valentine's Day there is.
I still need to send you the replacement package.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Did Angel not get her cookies?
No, somebody took it apparently.
Son of a bitch.
Who does that?
That's poor form.
Honestly, I feel like I don't know if it got taken though, because I live in a pretty rural area. So I honestly wonder if it didn't just literally get lost somewhere.
Possibly?
Is somebody making popcorn?
Are you tumble drying a robot?
That is also a possibility. D, where's our cart?
Oh, yep. I need to.
Trying to steal our treasure.
I have to go find it on one of the maps we left it on.
Look, I don't even want to leave here fabulously wealth. I want to leave here having made one purchase.
There you go. The chariot is outside with Poncho standing guard.
Very good. While we're waiting for Prateen to come back, on our return from Selinka Pass to Valaki, I would like to ask Casimir if he knows anything of the one elf we noticed in the progression of the dead.
So I'm racking my brain here because that was pretty early in the campaign.
Yes.
That was a go. He would basically, without role playing too much, he would just tell you he doesn't really know anything helpful. That there have been, over the last several hundred years, a lot of Dusk Elves who have died trying to resist Strahd. And there have been a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but there have been a handful of non-Dusk elves that have come from the outside that have resisted Strahd and fallen.
But you said this one was dark of skin but not a drow, right?
Yep. No, it was a Dusk Elf.
Okay.
You now know that for sure.
So even describing this particular Dusk Elf that I saw to Casimir doesn't really give any additional insight?
You got to keep in mind, this is an entire race that's been reduced to a couple dozen dudes.
Yeah, but this was also the only elf in that progression of the dead. Or procession. I don't know. Why do I have progression written?
Thinking about progression.
Maybe.
What we're going to be doing tonight.
I don't remember how I phrased it.
I'm going to be doing fucking dishes, so...
I don't remember how it was phrased at the time, but essentially the people that you saw in the... And I want to say it's called the March of the Dead. No, I don't have that up in front of me right now. The March of the Dead is... it's only a fraction of the people who've died at Strahd's hand at any given time. It's sort of random who shows up. It's not like the same 3 dudes every night.
Oh, we didn't take the fucking gemstones. Fuck.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
I remember you saying something about...
Okay. Oh, good. I'm going to highlight the things we took so I know, because I've just got the actual lists of shit.
I think I did this by exception in my inventory. So I could tell you what we left.
We took...
Probably a smaller list.
Did we took we took the silver pieces individually, right?
I think you took all the coins that weren't copper.
Yeah.
We took as much silver as we could carry. I took 1,500 silver. Yeah, there was 9,000 silver to begin with, and we each took a quarter of that.
Yep. Okay.
So we left behind the copper and the iron pots. Most of the holy symbols, I took a couple because they were light.
So I'm not realizing I did not put down any of the treasure at all. I'm so sorry.
There was even more silver pieces. That's why I was confused, because there was the pile of 9,000, and there was the pile of 12,000.
So how much did each individual take?
I got 1,500 for the silver pieces. I think other of you took more because you could carry more.
Yeah. Did anything special happen for my rendition of Hamlet, by the way? I'm still wearing the crown also.
I mean, we all applauded.
You gained the respect of a scruffy kobold paladin. I don't know what that's worth, but it's probably more than one copper piece.
I'm just glad I saw the opportunity and fucking took it. That was just a lot of fun to fuck around with. We're gonna have to figure something out about the fire in the past if we ever want to go back to the Ember Temple.
So there's plenty of things you could attempt, but I think they're all outside of your abilities currently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we never got to go over this. How many more rations could I have taken from the goat, and were they still good?
I will say they were still good. They were more difficult to remove from the body this time because they were more or less frozen.
We could just warm it up again.
Yeah. Big ass goat. You probably took half of it last time. Honestly, let's say you got like a week's worth of rations for one person.
Okay, so
I don't want to have to do math.
I'm back up to 8 goat steak rations.
All right.
Keep on rolling.
Well, if you run into Rick Tavio, maybe you can sell him some more. I don't remember what he traded you last time.
It was like half a gold for each wolf steak.
Yeah.
It's the richest I'd ever been.
That's because he's feeding something.
But yeah, I've been tracking the rations the whole way through.
Welcome back, Pratum. Or did
No,
you
that
just
was
move
me.
him back up? Okay.
Yep. I'm always thinking he's not gonna notice that he's down there and just be like, "Why is nobody talking to me?"
He probably wouldn't
You're
notice. Is the
right.
funny thing.
I feel like I should put him back in his shop or something, but I kind of like the idea of the guy from the coffin shop literally just sitting in the corner this whole time. Like it's been days.
He was kind of overrun with vampires, so maybe a little freaked out about that.
A little.
He was a very naughty boy.
You know, if there's anybody that would appreciate a child's coffin.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe he knows something about this. That's such a weird item. All right, Dee, this is your early warning when we ask about the lore of the child coffin from the coffin maker.
You guys are gonna kill me.
I try to give warning when we do crazy things.
I appreciate that. I've got to try to remember what this dude's voice was. Like, I have a list, but I don't remember what I was doing.
I think vaguely German and old and thin voice. Like European around German, but not actually German.
Oh yeah, I screwed up. I never even wrote down what this dude's voice was. So okay.
We'll be back in a second. We can grab more water.
Okay, what are you snapping to?
Oh, sorry. Just absentmindedly playing with my pen. I forgot I was open broadcasting.
I was really hoping you're doing like a Grease snapping to a beat or something.
I was
And
getting
you were,
ready.
Uptown Funk. A note in my head was literally doing the do 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 do.
he actually might. You never know. I'm just waiting for you to roll a bard and actually sing.
I'm waiting to be a player in a game.
Well, once I finish with writing designing all the things I need for my work portfolio, I'll finish enough to start a campaign. I actually have, I think, 3 of the first sessions set out. I have a level 1 session that I'm really happy with. It's not a we start in a bar kind of thing. It's not an Elder Scrolls start where you're in a jail.
Ooh.
We all wake up in hell together.
I
That'd be awesome.
actually,
And then we start playing D&D.
I do have Descent into Avernus,
Ah.
if that's what we want to do next.
I would not mind some Descent into Avernus.
There were a couple campaigns that I thought looked really nice, so I've got a copy of Descent into Avernus and Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Ooh.
Are those as dark and brutal as Strahd?
I feel like Descent into Avernus could be. Like, there's this whole big section on, like, you go into hell, there's a section on demon deals. And what really struck me is there's one where, like, someone who is a deal breaker, they could basically have their flesh turned into parchment for future deals, but, like, they're still alive.
Oh, oh.
Hello.
Welcome
Hi.
back, sir.
Sorry.
If Sniv lives through this, it'd be nice to have like a little bit of time skip, but then run her for like the other half of levels. So I'm assuming we're going to end Curse of Strahd around 10 or 12.
That's my assumption that, yeah, somewhere just after 10, you should probably either kick Strahd's ass or have your asses kicked, but it's really kind of going to be up to you.
No, we need to make it up to level 20, and then we'll go Might Strahd.
So many moves. Jimmy must be the only one.
Okay.
All right, so I will try to recall Heinrich van der Voort's voice. That was a fun sentence to say, by the way. But yeah, ask away.
Wait, what? Who's Heinrich Vandervoort?
Coffin Maker. Well, honestly, like the first thing I would or Sniv would want to do is greet Irina and Petrovich, and if the coffin maker's here, like he's second tier priority.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we
Coffin
gotta say
Maker's
hi.
just sitting in the corner because he's been a naughty boy.
Wait, he is?
But he's wearing a dude's hat.
Oh, I thought that was the other dude that was helping Petrovic.
The other kid.
Yeah.
No, I think I deleted him by mistake, but
Oh.
whatever. I do that to children sometimes. No biggie.
Deleted them because they were a mistake. That's
Or
just so
clip
fucked up,
that.
D.
Clip that.
So when Sniv comes in, and I'm assuming we're hauling our treasure inside here. Hello, Irina, Petrovich, Father Petrovich. We made it back. Are you still here?
I guess I have to clarify whose voice is who. Yeah, so Irina would answer first. Oh, yeah. Hi. Wow. You guys are back, and there's more of you. Hello. And
This is Pancho. He's very nice.
And Quasit, he is... Well, he's been very friendly. And has saved us a few times. Assisting here and there.
Oh, is that what he was doing, Carl?
Well, I assume so. To the best of my knowledge, he does not usually put his hands in orifices in his free time. Do not shake his hand. He's offering it to you, but do not touch his hand. Make him wash it first.
oh, okay. I will keep that in mind. Thank you. Oh, hey, Viv, I wanted to show you something. Could you do me a favor and not look directly at me for a minute?
Okay. I'll turn around. Or just look to the side.
All right. And what everyone else sees, who turns to look, is Irina pulls out a heavy stick that she's been using as sort of a makeshift club, holds it up in the air, and suddenly a very, very bright light emits from it to where everybody else is probably okay, but if you, Sniverax, had been looking directly at it, you would have been blinded for a minute. So I learned how to do this. I thought that was cool. And I just wanted to, show that off.
Your training is going well.
Well, I'm mostly kind of figuring it out, I guess, kind of on my own. It's there's not that much information in these books, but the Quasit is a mid-90s screensaver. Just
It did not look away. I think I left my my apprentice book with her.
right. Yes, you did leave her some reading material. It's weird. The book, it helped kind of point me in a direction, but I also kind of didn't understand a lot of it. But just some things kind of came naturally. I talked to Father Petrovich, but he's more of a talker than a doer, I guess.
I think that may be how one follows the path of a cleric. There are many followers of a religion, and you can know all the prayers and all the words, but you are not necessarily a cleric. Either your faith gets you close enough to your god that you gain a miracle, or it doesn't happen yet. You seem to have broken that wall. It's confusing now, and it was confusing to me when I started. But the more you read it, the more you go over the most common of prayers, you start picking up little things. Really, it's practice. It will come.
Well, I will keep practicing. Look, when you started practicing this stuff, did you have weird dreams?
Well, sort of. I guess they were weird.
Oh, are you having the dreams where you get to talk to Strahd?
Wait, Strahd in your dreams?
Well,
Well, that's what happened when you do the prayer thing, right? That's what happened when I did the prayer thing.
I've definitely made it a point not to pray at him. I heard how that could go, but sometimes I see him in my dreams. Not just him. Like, it's the weirdest. Like, I feel like I'm seeing the world through somebody else's eyes, but he's always there.
That is very strange. It's... I know divination, the branch of divination exists, and it will let you do all sorts of things, like look into areas you've never been, see the future, all sorts of stuff. But I always thought it was very powerful magic. Oh, did she just use his name?
Malika, yes.
I don't remember if I said the word Strahd.
Also, Klika. Remember, we have
Yeah.
to be careful about naming him.
Oh, okay.
And Irina, you may know this already or have guessed, but we cannot say the name of our adversary. He also uses divination magic. So this may be one of your abilities awakening, but it is also likely he is spying on you.
That's creepy. Okay.
Very. Anyway, so your father was a burgomaster, ran a town.
Well, my adopted father, yes.
True. We have a lot of treasure, and probably more than, well, when it comes to my share, more than I can use, at least in this campaign. I will certainly use some of it, but do you know any good ways that we could spread goodwill here and perhaps find more followers? I've never really had this amount of money, so I don't know how to handle it, and if I were to just go out throwing it around, I don't think I would get very far before running out.
Well, I did talk with my father once about what I would do if I ever became rich, like if I ever found a lot of gold. And I remember telling him I would use the gold to become a princess. He thought that was very funny. But I remember what he told me was that the best thing to do with a lot of money is to start a business. It costs a lot of money to start, but if you can run a business well, you have enough money coming in where you can keep it going forever.
I'm going to lean down next to Sniv and very quietly whisper in his ear, "We're not giving her any of our money."
None of yours, at least.
Caulfield just
Well-
shrugs.
I'm not looking to turn this into more money. I'm looking to gain support in Barovia.
Well, the quickest way to make friends is to buy people drinks. I don't know how far that goodwill will get you, though.
Well, one of my thoughts on the way here, we had a few nights where I got to sit and look at the treasure and stare at it for a while, handle it, and so this town is somewhat in rebellion of Strahd, and I'm assuming it takes an amount of resources. Is there any way to flip the town further and fortify it even more against him? Or perhaps in what was her hometown?
The village of Barovia.
Perhaps even in the village of Barovia.
Well, from what I understand, the Baron seems to think that the key to defeating Strahd is to
Name.
What's that?
Name.
Name.
Do
Yeah,
not
Baron
use the
might
name.
purchase it.
No, he's talking about using Strahd's name.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Strahd. Sorry. The burgomaster of Valaki is Baron Vargas Valaki.
No. He means Irina said Strahd.
Yes, she said Strahd's name.
Fuck me. Yes, I did. Sorry. Okay. That's not even a roleplay script. All right, I'm back. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, he seems to think that the best way to defeat him is to be happy, and when everyone's happy, he will have no power.
Can I move that we go full Harry Potter and call him He Who Shall Not Be Named?
That is too many syllables.
We're just gonna call him Voldemort from now on.
Okay, that works too. We'll call him Baltimore.
I like the pause. Him.
I mean, however you want to handle it.
Okay, you call him him. I'm gonna call him Baltimore. He's gonna be very confused when we walk up to him.
The Dark Man, the Walking Man, Randall Flagg, the Red King, Old Scratch. Have you seen the new stand, D?
I haven't seen the new one.
Oh,
Like I know who Flag is. I've seen the
Oh.
old one. I've read the book.
so good.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
good.
Well, I guess that's something to think about. We need to leave. We're probably going to need to leave a lot of it, what we have here, but we are going to try to supply up.
Oh, okay. Do you need me to watch your things for you?
Well, you or Father Petrovich, if he knows a good place to hide a large pile of gold.
Or the both of you together.
Right.
I mean, we could put it in one of the rooms that we're not using and put like a blanket over it, I guess. There's only really the one good hiding spot in the church, and occupy.
Well, what's more respectful than lying on a pile of treasure?
It still feels kind of dirty, doesn't it?
Sniff will stare blankly and shrug. Oh, speaking of treasure, and since you're still here, does anybody else want to ask the coffin maker about the child coffin?
Yes.
Oh God.
So how is this ask going to take place?
Who wants to take it?
Like, are you presenting it to him and saying, tell us what you know, old man?
I'm going to hold it out. You got anything we can put in this?
Wow!
Jesus.
Is that the appears to be again, I'm sorry, this voice is way off, but this is just how it is now. It appears to be the work of one of my ancestors, the craftsmanship. This is not material we have worked with in my lifetime. Where did you find this? You know what? I'm probably better off not knowing, actually.
We didn't dig it up.
Still, though, my family have been coffin makers in this country for hundreds of years. Yes. What else did you want to know other than did we make it?
Do you have a need of it?
Are you threatening me, sir?
I kind of want to play around with this. No, I'm asking if you would like to purchase it.
Unfortunately, I do not have liquid assets at the moment. I have had to put all that I have and more into rebuilding. There was a incident at my shop, as you might recall.
Oh yes, it's the day we nearly all died.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the first time we hunted vampires.
Second time was way more successful.
His eyes get big, like he's clearly impressed.
If it helps any, the coffin has not really been used, to the best of our knowledge. It was in the same pile of treasures the rest of this was. So it seems like somebody purchased it and then never found an opportunity to use it, or knew its value and just held on to it. If people are still buying from you, do you think you could sell it for us in our name? You know the history of it, if it is of your ancestors and of a superior material, you can talk it up very well.
I suppose I could do this, yes. I'm trying to flip back and find the Amber Temple here. I would be willing to put it on consignment, as it were. How much do you think I should ask in payment for it?
Well, that would be a question you would need to answer.
I suppose I could sell it for in the neighborhood of 250 gold pieces.
If you can drive the price up any further, I need to we all need to agree on this, but I would propose any greater price than 250. You can claim the difference. So we get 250 of the gold, you get the rest. Is that fair?
It is, but it may be weeks, months, or even years before I find someone willing to purchase such
Well,
an item as this.
Well, if it takes you that long to find a buyer, and you are a professional coffin seller, I have no doubt it would take us longer.
Or who knows? We may find a use for it.
Yes, that is true. It is a interesting art piece, if nothing else, for those with grim taste. And people like that seem to be in great supply here.
Do you think we should use it as a gift for he who, for legal purposes, I cannot call? Who shall not be named?
The artist formerly known as Prince.
I mean, he's probably been called that at some point.
Well,
Purple rain, purple rain.
we could give it to him.
We could say we found it and it made us think of him.
So at this point, Vandervoort is just kind of looking at all of you with something like awe in his eyes. Like you can't quite read it, but he's definitely having some feelings about you guys.
Normality was never an option. Oh, you are a professional craftsman. This is so since we've got all of these resources, I need to find a good blacksmith and perhaps someone who can supply rare metals. Are there any of those in this town?
Anything like that would be found at the Arasek stockyards.
So all the craftsmen, all the metal supplies, it is all in one place.
Well, there are no guild blacksmiths to speak of in Vallaki. Those who work as blacksmiths largely create farming implements and simple swords. But if one were able to acquire rare metals, that is where it would be done.
I see. The craftsman is still an issue, and unless you are saying, well, I did find one at the stockyard also. It's it's worth a try, and if that doesn't work, I will ask for if you can point me at any of the good blacksmiths here that may have talent beyond how they are using it.
Huh. Okay. Well, I don't have a name generator in front of me, but we're going to say he clues you into somebody who is a member of the city guard who showed some promise as a smith in his younger days, but found the paycheck was a lot steadier as a member of the guard.
Ah, possible hobby smith.
Uh-huh.
Smith Smitherson.
No, Dave Smith, the Smith.
Oh no, Dave! Holy shit, we're gonna find Dave. Is this his origin story?
Smythe Smithson, son of Smithy.
This is where he discovers his love of smithing and becomes so good it leads him to be kidnapped by fire giants and taken to a faraway land. Where
Oh my god. Fucking.
just don't get him killed now, or it'll be confusing.
Fucking deep lore in this shit.
So I think that's all Sniv is going to do for now. She wants to first see how much she needs to pay for this stuff before there. She is inclined to give some silver to Petrovich and Yeska and the other one that's deleted, so I don't remember his name. First comes taking care of
Milajov?
Yeah,
I
that
believe
sounds
that.
right.
Yeah. Milajov, yep. I feel like I should add him back if I can find him.
Kalika's. Does anyone else have anything they want to do?
I think we need to sell off all the items that aren't just straight gold.
Okay. Can Kalika have a stupid moment with Irene?
Of course.
Absolutely.
All right.
Irene, may I ask you something?
Oh, you can always ask.
By human standards, you are considered a great beauty, yes?
Sure.
What makes a human beautiful?
Well, different people have different preferences, but someone told me once that symmetry of features is very important. Which, now that I think about it, I guess just like when they take good care of themselves, like they have unblemished skin and silky hair. Their nose isn't too big.
Why are human concepts of beauty so vague?
Because different people like different things, I guess.
Yes, what you go for is different, but overall beauty should be very similar. For one thing, what is most snake-like is most beautiful. Humans make it way too complicated.
I won't argue with that.
What can I do to become beautiful to humans? I know that it is very important for them, and it is important for me to find very strong humans.
She is definitely pulling a deer in the headlights kind of look. Tell you what, maybe we should step in the other room, so the boys can't hear. And I'm going to loop.
Alright, if you want to
I'm
cut this
curious
off and
if
let everybody else
Sniv-
do their thing.
I'm curious if Sniv goes with, given Sniv is a she.
Sniv is curious. but kind of teetering on like, is this important? Is this not? You know what? It's important to her friend.
So real quick to interject while everybody's placing themselves, I do have a mate who's just called and is a couple of minutes away. Yay.
That's fine. Yeah, we can finish up girl talk and then call it a night.
Yeah, I figure we're not really doing much else of import in 25 minutes, and that next session will be our visit to Strahd for dinner, so...
We'll say, yeah, we'll do shopping and then dinner. We'll make a day of it.
Yeah. So I'm just going to bounce out now while you close this part out, but thank you for today's session, it was fun. And I look forward to killing more things next week. You got your stream running here, D?
Yeah, I think I'm still up.
Alright. I'm just going to let mine run for now anyway. I just won't be present, and then I'll come and close it in 25 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Now it's time to sing all of the forbidden songs.
Now it's time to explain human beauty to reptiles.
How banned can we get Nah in 25 minutes? It's a real question.
Okay, so for starters, are you trying to attract any one person in particular, or just someone?
Whoever is strongest. Or most magical, I guess? I don't know. Whoever is very powerful.
Okay, Angel, describe for me, please, what Kalika wears. Like, her normal day-to-day slithering around clothes.
Okay,
I assume her naughty bits are kind of covered up.
yeah, I think she wears something very similar to a sari, although slightly modified to be a bit more fitting for snake human. Like an Indian style sari.
Yeah, I've got to look that up. I've seen them, but I'm having trouble.
Ooh. Okay. You know what you need to look like? Fuck, what is that race in Final Fantasy called? Ananta. Look up the Ananta.
Spell that for me?
Ananta in Final Fantasy 14. What you're describing makes me think of this. I put it in Cursive Strahd info.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some. Yeah, when I just looked for Ananta, like apparently there's a movie with that name.
You see it in Cursive Strahd info, Angel?
I
Does
know.
that look? Does that work?
I think a little more covering than that. Like a little
that's
more
fair.
like a sari than...
No bare midriff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or there's a cloth wrapped around so you can't really see her midriff too well.
Gotcha.
And then her overall coloration, I figured, is kind of like reds and oranges.
Okay.
I believe I actually, in her description, have like... Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it looks highly snake-like with red patterning. And then I chose a kind of snaky, interesting image.
I'm trying to think how to give makeup tips to a snake as someone who actually knows anything about that.
You can make anything up because this isn't your taste. This is Irina's tastes.
Oh yeah, no. You're gonna find out Irina's a bit skanky now. So here we go. Well, okay. Sometimes you have to sort of tailor your look to a specific person. You find out what they like, and you try to lean into that if you can. Find out what their interests are and try to pretend like you're interested in that too. Actually learn something about it if you can. Now, here's a few things I can help you with. And she like sort of reaches towards you and then looks at you for permission to touch.
Yep. Kalika just sort of nods.
Okay. You will find that your outfit has been adjusted over the course of a couple of minutes of like awkward tugging. She does her best to tighten your shirt in the back enough to lift the girls while lowering the shirt a little bit to make it a deeper V-neck so that you're now showing off more snake cleavage.
Nice.
Pretine, this is already so goddamn awkward. You're not
Nice.
Oh boy.
I choose to believe that Kylo is just kind of like peeking through the crack in the door and just kind of nice.
Yeah, and the lower part, there's like maybe a belt that's kind of cinched around the equivalent of a waist, sort of giving you the impression of hips, like not quite full on junk in the trunk, but definitely accentuating that you have hips. And let's see. Ooh. Okay. She pulls out a little kit from her pocket where she has what's basically some charcoal and a very fine, like toothpick looking thing, and draws eyeliner on Kalika. And then take a little bit of charcoal, mixes it with just a little bit of saliva, and then with her thumb places that over both of your eyes. So now you have perfect, like, Tim Minchin eyeliner and a little bit of the smoky eye going. Kalika just went.
Yeah.
You just went from a 9.5 to a solid 10.
Beautiful, wonderful.
All right. I'm gonna roll a personal D20 to see if Sniv gets it at all. No.
Okay, now here's my question. Does this mean that Sniverax is going to start, like, trying to show her cleavage?
That would do no good.
Well, I mean, her mission statement is quite different, so...
Yeah.
Well, Sniv is also not part humanoid Yuan-Ti, so there are no mammalian features.
Fair.
She could go topless everywhere, and nobody would complain.
There's no
I would.
individual.
I would.
There's nothing showing off there. It's just cobalt. It's just more cobalt.
It's cobalt. It's just more cobalt. Beautiful.
Yeah. And the caduceus necklace that you got in the Amber Temple, Irina adjusts the chain that it's on slightly, so now it sits just perfectly nestled in your cleavage, and it 100% like draws the eye there. It's like even if someone was not predisposed to try to stare at your chest, now they're almost going to be forced to by having the dangly bit of jewelry there.
Okay.
And then
You
you can confusingly ask, "Do you like that?" Let them figure out what you're asking about.
I mean, honestly, if we put a tramp stamp on you and just had you walking around with a half-lit cigarette, I mean, just there would be no question about whether or not Kalika's open for business.
All right. I'm not gonna force you to roleplay this out, but I am also gonna say Kalika's probably gonna see if she can drag Irene into helping basically figure out which of the fine dresses that they have works for the basically being something seductive to wear to dinner, because she's never done that before, so she's very excited to try the human experience of looking nice at a dinner table. And yeah. But don't worry though, I'm not going to force you to roleplay that out.
Oh Lord, please do not try to seduce him.
Why not?
We are trying to
You know,
kill
cannot
him.
kill him.
I don't see the issue here.
You can do whatever you want to his body once he's dead. You don't need to seduce
No
him.
one doesn't work with his dead. I know that. I got taught that in school.
This is the point, yes. You make him dead, and then he cannot do anything else. Well, you can have his body, but...
No, that's why I have to do it before he's dead.
Okay, so we've already established that Sniverax and probably the Quasit and possibly Jimmy are going to be sharing the frilliest, like, bubblegum pink of the dresses that you found. So, Angel, I'm going to ask you this. What color are we going for? Like, I'm picturing... I can't decide between a little black dress or, like, a full-on lady in red thing. Like, what color are we going with here?
Because I'm trying to think about what goes well with like reddy oranges. Maybe like a very deep purple for a bit of contrast.
Okay. So we're gonna find for you, not exactly. I do not spend a lot of time around dresses, really. Clearly. I know. Shocking.
I gave you an out if you didn't want to do this.
No, we're I'm not going to go into extensive detail, but
And then he goes into extensive detail.
so yes, one of the dresses is this nice deep purple that, depending on how the lighting works, like it almost shines. It could be black, it could be purple, depending on where you stand and at what angle people view you from. It's going to have not like spaghetti straps, but thin straps, and again the deep V-neck that seems to be the trademark that Irina seems to be going for here. Some sort of internal mechanisms, not the right word, but some basically a rudimentary bra sewn into it to help lift the girls, because they're going to be on display here. God, I felt dirty just saying that. And would you prefer short to the point of continuing with the trampy vibe we're putting out, or like long and elegant?
I'd say long with a big slit.
Nice.
I
Nice.
heard that wrong at first, but yeah, no, I like that. Okay. I was trying to think of some animated character who's dressed like that, who is like a Jessica Rabbit, like a Svelty, but for some reason I keep going to Ursula the Sea Witch.
Less nice. Less nice.
Hey, Prateen, you have your type, I have mine, all right? Back the fuck off.
Sea witch. Sea witch.
Nope, I have no comments that are appropriate for public consumption.
All I can think is 8 legs.
Still no comments that are appropriate for public consumption, huh?
But yeah.
Well, Kalika's going to be very thankful, probably going to give Irene a hug, which is, little tight, a pull tight. That she's going to slither out a very happy little snake.
Okay. So unless there's anything else we wanted to move forward with, I feel like that's a nice, awkward spot to end it.
Yeah.
Snake makeover montage. Nice.
As awkward as this was, it still wasn't as awkward as the thing with Z.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a little bit of a break before raid. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you
catch
for
you
the
later,
session.
man. So we'll
Have a good
get
one.
back to shopping and then Castle Ravenloft next week.
I'm so excited for the shopping. I'm so
Same.
excited for the shopping.
I'm gonna have to. I guess I'll look some stuff up, but don't expect miracles. I put a list of what the town is likely to have up there. That table of adventuring gear.
Well, really, I need a tailor and a blacksmith. That's pretty much everything for me.
I'll find you a blacksmith, but it's probably just going to be Dave.